everybody, welcome back to my channel Lucid. So in this video we'll be learning about astronauts. So this is Chaitra Gantla. Thank you for watching this video and please like and subscribe to my channel. So let's move far away from our earth and explore who astronauts are. So I would like to start with a thought. You have to dream before your dream comes true. Start Dreaming by APJ Abdul Kalam. So, first we'll be learning about who astronauts are, and then what do astronauts do, and then what astronauts need. So, who are astronauts? Astronauts are people who go into space to explore things. Not all people are called astronauts. Indians are called Vyomanauts, Russians are called cosmonauts, and American people or US people are called astronauts. So here's a picture of an astronaut in his spacesuit. He is floating right now. He's right above the earth, and this is how a spacesuit looks like. Behind him he has the oxygen tank, and this is his helmet. So there are some different types of astronauts as we discussed right now. Vyomanauts. Who are Vyomanauts? People who go from Indian space stations like ISRO are called Vyomanauts, like Kalpana Chawla. Cosmonauts. People who go from Russian space stations like Soviet Union are called cosmonauts like Yuri Gagarin and Valentina Tereshkova. Now astronauts. People who go from American or US space stations like NASA are called astronauts like Neil Armstrong. Now, what do astronauts do? So what do astronauts do? Why are they sent in rockets into space? Why do they leave the earth behind and go into space? So what do astronauts do? They don't go simply into space. Astronauts are trained to pilot and travel in a spacecraft. So work in space and do activities related to human space exploitation. So they have to travel in a, they have to know how to operate a rocket or a spacecraft or a space station or a space shuttle, anything. They have to travel in that. They have to work in the space. They have to adjust everywhere, and they have to do activities related to space exploration. So human space exploration. So they have to discover new things. They have to send the pics of anything. So while space flight may now seem routine, every trip into space can be a walk between success and disaster. So we all know now there are many rockets launched, there are many missions being going on, like Apollo 11, which was launched a long time ago. But if you success, you be happy, and if you fail, you tried your best. So it's a walk between success and disaster. Either it could be success or it could be fail. So therefore, most often astronauts' career is spent undergoing extensive training. So in most of their career, they have lot of training. So they have underwater training. They have vomit training. I'll tell you those later. So what do astronauts need? We don't just become astronauts simply. So we need some things. What are those things? They must have good muscle endurance. So you have to be strong, not weak. And then they must have good lungs. So they must have good lungs because there's no air in space. So if in case they need to survive only in a few percent oxygen. For example, you don't have much left in your oxygen tank and you have to survive for 2 more minutes. So you have to have good lungs so that you could hold your breath. Then they must have good balance. We must have good balance. Why? Because when you're in a the space, there is no gravity like on Earth. Earth has gravity, but space does not. So we float. So you must have seen videos of ISS where the astronauts float a lot. Everything floats, even food, water, everything. So if you don't have balance, you may accidentally bump into something or press something mistakenly and something goes wrong. Or if you're going out for a spacewalk to fix something and you leave some of your screws or some of your screwdriver, and then that's lost. So you have to have good balance. Next, they must have good hand to eye coordination. So what you see is what you do. So you must have good eyesight and you have to do things cleverly. Next, they must take good training. Yes, that's a really important point because the astronauts should never miss their training. If they have good training, they could success. They must have a positive mind. So why do they need a positive mind? They need to be relaxed, they need to be calm, they should not be negative, they should not be stressed because they're going to miss everybody a lot. Now, did you know that the astronauts have vomit comet training, as I told you, so that while the rocket is going up, they don't feel sick? So the vomit comet train is nothing but they make the astronauts sit in a machine type thing and they spin them so fast that they get sick and vomit. So you know while a rocket is going on, it's so shaky. So you obviously get sick. So but when you take the training, you get used to it a bit. So they don't feel sick at all. Now, as we come to the end of the video, I would like to end with the fact the term astronauts is derived from two Greek words put together, which means star sailor. Cool, isn't it? Now we have reached the end of the video. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and share. Don't forget to comment me. Please hit the bell icon. Meet you in the next video. Bye and thank you.